Cam, 2 years ago, you played this game, this 8A game. Did you ever think 2 years later this would be going on?
Man, I mean, God works in mysterious ways, man, honest. And you know, here I was, you know, 2 years from now. It was a lot of anticipation that was going into this game, and you know, you get. I mean, it's in the creed. You know, you see what hard work gets you. You know, I just listened to coaching. You know, believed in what they were coaching. You know, and had a lot of faith in my talents, and also, you know, the guys that was playing next to me. I mean, let's be quite frankly about it. As they have already said, you know, none of this would have been possible without a major key support cast, via coaching, via, you know, players, teammates, or, you know, family members. So, you know, they played an intricate role in, you know, success.
Now isn't the time to debate which guy's best, but do you guys ever needle each other about who's the better player?
I think,
to be honest with you, the best athlete to ever come out of Auburn University is Charles Barkley.
uncross your fingers. But
Mike, I can answer that on mine. As far as athleticism is concerned, I wasn't in these two guys' class. You know, what they've done, things, feats I've seen Bo do, not only football-wise, but, you know, baseball. I'll tell you one story, and I think it's my favorite Bo Heisman story, is I was doing the radio when Bo was a sophomore, and we're down in Janesville, Florida, we're going to play Florida, and we're on Friday, and I'm on the minus 40-yard line, standing there talking to Coach Stein and a couple other players. You know, everybody in sweats, throwing the ball, trying to see how far they can throw it. We've all seen that. Bo walks up, hadn't gotten loose or anything. And somebody, Pat Washington, somebody said, let's see how far you can throw it. Nah, man, I ain't messing with you, go. Finally, they egged him on. Bo hadn't warmed up. Cam, here's a quarterback. Bo took one step, minus 40. Through the uprights, about 10 rows up in the upper deck in the end zone. That's the dangest speed I've ever seen. They talk about breaking it back. I knew right then I didn't want to get none of that.
well, my story won't be that long. As simple as it could be. You just go on the side of the stadium, whoever's pitch is bigger, that's who's supposed to.
Thank you. Thank you.
As soon as somebody else wins it, his is gone with us.
Don't be surprised if you see me with some scissors cutting half of it.
No more questions? Thank you.
Winning the Heisman Trophy. This is to any one of you. You addressed it some today, Pat, but just what it means beyond just winning an award.
Man, it just gives me goosebumps. I mean, just saying it is one thing. I mean, honest to God, man. And you know, I keep my trophy in Atlanta, and you know, along with the other trophies, and it's kind of like a shrine. I mean, it is. But you know, when you walk into whatever room that trophy's in, it just stands out. You know, one, it is the Heisman Trophy, but you know, two, it's just like, man, what I did. In past tense, what I did was something that everyone can't say they had the opportunity to have. I mean, everybody can say they were good at something. They can, you know, rah-rah, but the proof is in the pudding when you have a trophy of that magnitude. And I mean, honest, like I took Shane, you know, my assistant, you know, to Atlanta, and honest, it was like, man, like I said, I really won that award. And every time I see this Aflac commercial with the guy with, you know, with the Heisman commercial, is unbelievable, because I asked myself, like, I really won that award. I mean, I know I keep going back and forth. It's an unbelievable feeling to set your eyes on not only just the trophy in itself, but to see your name and your university that you represented on that panel.
Philip, Islanders, I think, and this is having carried the banner for a while. I remember John Ott making the remark, I said it earlier, it would mark you for the rest of your life. And he said you have a certain responsibility to the ones that have gone before you and the ones that have come after you, to live your life in accordance with the integrity of it. Didn't really understand what that was at that time. But I think as things have gone on, you are marked. From that day forward, wherever I went, I was always known as former Heisman Trophy winner, same way these two young men, same way Steve Spurrier or Steve Owens or whomever. Mark Ingram. I think there are so many negative things that are being put out that we see that I think it is so important, as visible as this award is, for somebody to represent it in a class manner that it should be. And it is not me. It's not Bo, as he said. It's not Ken, as he said. It is more. It is your teammates. It is your family. It is your university. Back when I won it, it was the whole state, the conference. Everyone took pride in it. It wasn't, you know, trying to outdo the other. It was something that was taking pride in. And hopefully that's the way it will continue to be in the Heisman world. Let it get commercialized.
There's only been about, it's a unique club. It's a unique club. It's how many winners? There's only been 75, 76? There's only been 76 of these trophies handed out over the years, and we have 3 of them. And it's almost like, wow. It's almost like finding a rare coin that don't exist anymore, and you come across 3. And we have 3 right here in Auburn. Of course, they have our names on it, like they said, but everybody, at the time that we won the trophy, everybody had a small part in us receiving those awards. Every offensive player in the country has said, wow, I would love to win the Heisman Trophy one day. I would love to win one. And at the end of the year, one person do. And when you do that, I can speak for all 3 of us, it's so surreal to sit there and listen to the announcer and say, and the 19 so-and-so winner of the whatever number of years Heisman Trophy winner, from. After he says from, everybody holds their breath. And it's the longest 1.5 seconds of our life. And from Auburn University, and you're like, let's go home and go to bed now. Let's go home and go to bed. Because I have never celebrated on Toomer's Corner. Never. Never been. I don't even know how to start to throw a roll of toilet paper. Because we were always either here getting dressed, showered, talking to you guys, or back at the dorm. Even on the night that we won our Heismans, the fans rolled to Toomer's Corner. It's a family thing, and it's a tradition that I hope will be with this university for a long, long time. I hope we can have a whole lot more young gentlemen sitting up here like we are, that have worked their butts off with their teammates to get here. Because I can tell you what, it's a long road, but once you get here, once you get to the top of this mountain, you know that you and your teammates and your coaches have accomplished something big.